All right, so in terms of the research on like opinion formation and how we attribute certain behaviors to people, we tend to form opinions very, very, very quickly. And one of the problems with body language is you may be communicating something that you don't think you are. See, there's a big problem. Is most people don't know what they look like any given day, right? So they look in the mirror and they fix themselves up and they squint and they look at their smile, but they don't know what they really look like. They don't know, when they're on a date across the table from somebody, how that other person's perceiving them. Now, some people have nonverbals that aren't good. So there's like some people that have negative resting faces, and resting faces are like faces that people make a certain percentage of time. So during a conversation, somebody could have a negative resting face like this. So they can look at you with a slight squint, and they don't even realize they're looking at you with a slight squint. I had somebody in one of my classes squinting at me the whole class, and she raises her hand, and she's like, I have a question. I was like, everybody thinks you're a bitch, right? And she laughs hysterically because that's exactly what it was, because she didn't realize that she's projecting this kind of like perplexed look all the time. So one of the reasons you need to pay attention to your own body language is because that's how people are judging you, and they're judging you very, very, very quickly. That's why these little things like, very slight deviations in behavior could mean a lot. It really can. So we need to understand that. And when we watch ourselves on video or when we watch ourselves in a picture, all we look at are the little idiosyncrasies that don't even mean anything. So like if somebody doesn't like their nose, they're not seeing everything else. All they're seeing is, I don't like my nose in this video. Right? And that's essentially a problem. So one of the things you really need to do is, a helpful thing is to ask friends, like, how do you think I feel right now? And they're like, oh, you look upset. You're probably communicating something non-verbally that suggests that you're upset. So it's very useful. People are forming opinions very, very quickly, and you want to be in charge of letting them essentially gain the proper opinion. You want to reflect what you are.